When I look at the current generation's problems, or even my generation's problems, because I'm no longer the current generation, I guess, and I compare them to the problems of our parents and our grandparents, I see some worrying trends, I'm not going to lie. I just saw a statistic that the median home buying age in the US is 40 now, compared to 2021 when it was just 33. That's crazy, man. Prices are higher than ever, and wealth inequality is certainly worse than it's been in a long, long time. And it's not even just about the money either. Social media has really shaped society in negative ways that I don't think we really anticipated. I remember when Facebook was in its early years, and I was in school, everyone wanted a Facebook account so they could be cool. And I just got an Amber Alert. Hold on. Where was I? Oh yeah, Facebook. Everybody wanted to be on Facebook, because it'd be cool. And fast forward to kids today, for some of them, social media is like their entire lives. It's like their main source of entertainment. Scrolling and brain rot meme culture is here to stay. It's being monetized hard, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere soon. Now, I don't want to sound like all the boomers who hate new technology and can never adapt with the times, but I've been talking to my friends about this and wondering if we really are trending downwards as a society. Are things just getting worse, or has it always been this way? Because I'll be honest, man, I see these videos of kids in high school back in the 90s. These videos are like in my recommendation page, and which is ironic. But these kids don't have any phones or anything like that, and they genuinely seem happier. And don't get me wrong, I think a lot of things have improved for us in the past few decades, advances in science and medicine, but it can also feel like one step forward, two steps back. People don't interact with each other as much anymore. Sometimes I wonder if we sacrificed our connection for convenience. Loneliness seems like it's at an all-time high, and I think I blame social media for that. People compare themselves to what they see online, and what they see online is only ever the best. Back when social media was a new thing, it was mostly just your friends, you know? You followed friends and saw what they were up to. That's what it was about. I remember news articles back then. Even then, they were concerned about how young boys and girls were comparing themselves constantly to their friends and how that could be unhealthy. But nowadays, social media is all about recommendations, algorithms, and the platform will only recommend what is popular, and some of it you never even ask for. It shows you the most extravagant people doing the most extravagant things, and the worst part is, it's addicting. We love to watch the things we don't have. Social media nowadays is just vicariously living through everyone else. That's what sells. And just like a harmful drug, we can't stop consuming it. I know for myself, one thing I'm trying to do is create more than I consume. That's very hard for me to do, I'll be honest. But I love creating. I am a creative person at my core. That part of me kind of heals the part of me that compares myself to everyone else, so it helps. Kind of went on a tangent there with social media, but there's a lot of other statistics that support the idea that we are getting worse as a whole. I'm not convinced that it's all set in stone. I think a lot of things are in a state of whack right now. I mean, we just had a global pandemic that affected nearly everyone on the planet. I like to think of myself as a generally optimistic person. I know it might not seem that way. I do a lot of complaining on this channel, but I really do have an optimistic view of our future. I think the things that matter will always correct themselves if enough people care about them. And you know, there's a lot of things in life that really have no impact on me personally. A lot of my happiness comes down to the decisions I make and have control of. That's a really comforting feeling. It's empowering for me. I don't like living in a doomer mentality, whether there's truth to it or not. It would be a worse tragedy for me to allow any of that to stop me from moving forward. When it comes down to it, life can beat me down, but I'm definitely not going to beat myself down first.